پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Today is Wednesday, January 16, 2025. I'm Suleiman Talash and you're watching RTA News. Let's dive into today's news updates. Maulavi Habibullah Agha, the Minister of Education, visited Logar province to monitor the annual examinations of higher secondary and post-secondary courses in religious schools. The Minister of Education says that Maulavi Habibullah Agha asked the participants of the examination to pay more attention to their studies and contribute more to the prosperity and progress of the country. Qari Muhammad Hanif, the Minister of Economy, has urged UNAMA's head in Kabul and focus more on development projects instead of humanitarian aid in 2025 so that the lives of Afghans can improve and poverty levels can be reduced. Economic analysts say that UNAMA serves as a bridge between Afghanistan and the world and can play an effective role in coordinating aid, which will help the Afghan economy grow through the implementation of development projects. We have more details in this report.
The Minister of Economy discussed the coordination of humanitarian and development aid in a meeting with the head and deputy head of United Nations Mission in Kabul yesterday. Qari Muhammad Hanif emphasized the development of agriculture, health services, food security, strengthening small and medium enterprises, and supporting the private sector, while calling for the implementation of development projects in 2025.
During the meeting, the Minister of Economy stressed that in the new year, international organizations should focus their efforts on implementing development projects and activities to solve the livelihood problems of the people and reduce poverty and unemployment.
Besides this, economic analysts also consider the implementation of development projects instead of humanitarian aid as an important step for the country's economic growth and improving the lives of the people.
یونما به عنوان نماینده رسمی سازمان ملل در افغانستان
As the official UN representative in Afghanistan and as a bridge between the Afghan government and the United Nations, UNAMA can play a key role in improving conditions in Afghanistan. In particular, meetings and programs to better coordinate between sectorial ministries to implement development projects can increase the effectiveness of projects.
میتونه موثریت پروژه ها را بیشتر بکنه.
We can develop our horticulture and livestock. So if the government creates such a program and shares it with them and invites them to discuss how we can move forward together and put the economy on our feet, or how we can get the people out of this degraded situation, it would be very helpful.
This comes at a time when the Islamic Emirate has always asked international aid organizations to help implement infrastructure projects instead of humanitarian aid, so the economic problems of Afghanistan can be better resolved and they can become self-sufficient.
Abdul Qahir Haji Idris, the Director General of the National Statistics and Information Authority, met with Ms. Nada Najah, Coordinator and Acting Country Director of the United Nations Population Fund UNFPA in Afghanistan and her delegation. During the meeting, discussions were held on increasing coordination for conducting the census in Afghanistan, providing quality data, and conducting high-quality surveys. Mr. Idris said that during the meeting that the authority is committed to providing national and international organizations and researchers with quality and accurate statistical data. Mullah Nuruddin Torabi, the head of the National Disaster Management Authority, met with the head of the Geneva Call Institute and his accompanying delegation. In this meeting, Mullah Nuruddin Torabi assured that the officials of the institute that the department is ready for any cooperation with domestic and foreign organizations in providing services to the people. On the other hand, the head of the Geneva Call Institute invited Mullah Nuruddin Torabi to participate in the next Geneva conference. More than 2,000 carats of emerald extracted from mines in Panjshir province were sold for more than $56,000. The Ministry of Mines and Petroleum says that this amount of emeralds was auctioned through an open bidding process in the presence of local officials, media, and national businessmen in the province. Local officials in Panjshir province say that hundreds of young people and former soldiers who have returned to Afghanistan from neighboring countries are now living normal lives in Panjshir province, and some of them are working in the Islamic Emirate. The governor of the province says that soldiers of the previous government are living safely in Panjshir province, and some of them are serving the people in the Islamic Emirate. More details in this report.
Local officials in Panjshir province say that more than 200 youth and former soldiers who recently returned to Afghanistan from neighboring countries are living safely, and many of them are serving the people in the government.
Alhamdulillah, the youth have come and are serving here shoulder to shoulder with us, and the rest of them run their own business and do not have any problems.
Several young people who have returned to Afghanistan from neighboring countries say that they have not faced any security problems in Panjshir province.
When we entered Afghanistan from Iran through Islam Qala, they treated us well. There were no problems. No problems arose when we came here. First, we were in Kabul and later we came to Panjshir, and we did not see any problems from the Emirate. We came from Iran, so we came to our homeland. Currently, there is extraordinary security in Panjshir province.
These youth say that their main problem in Panjshir province is the lack of job opportunities. If job opportunities are provided for the youth, other youth from abroad will return to Panjshir province.
We ask for job opportunities in the province so that our youth can return to the country from foreign countries, because this is our homeland and our ancestors lived here.
Local officials in Panjshir province say that they're trying to provide job opportunities for the youth through mining and attracting them to the job opportunities system.
The Ministry of Refugees and Repatriation says that 19 Afghans have been released from prisons in Pakistan and returned to the country. According to the ministry, these individuals had been detained for between 2 and 5 months due to lack of legal documents. Local officials in Paktika province say that various projects worth 2.5 billion Afghanis have been implemented in the province this year, and work on a number of other projects is also underway. According to local officials, in addition to implementing development projects, cash and food assistance worth nearly 600 million Afghanis have also been distributed to the needy people in the province. The construction and reconstruction of various parts of the Samangan Higher Education Institute has commenced for 12.6 million Afghanis. These projects, which are funded by the Ministry of Higher Education, include the reconstruction and asphalting of internal roads, paving of sidewalks, construction of 2 places for students' rest, construction of a new electricity tower, and installation of transformer. The purpose of implementing these projects is to improve educational conditions and provide a safe and suitable environment for teaching in this higher education institute. And the final one is that the Disaster Management Directorate of Badakhshan province, with the financial support of the Aga Khan Foundation for Housing, distributed winter assistance to 315 affected and needy families in the Yamgan district. In this series, 8,790 Afghanis were distributed to each family. Similarly, the Disaster Management Directorate of Nangarhar province distributed cash assistance to 220 poor families under the agreement signed with the International Rescue Committee. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.
شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا